Hello and welcome to Lady Applejack Speaks VA, a VA channel here on YouTube that focuses on the Netflix series Stranger Things. I have a new episode for you guys tonight. So, first and foremost, let me just say that this is a continuation of episode 5 from series 3, Don't Stop Believing, where we follow the storyline of Eddie Munson and Liz Carver, and just recently introduced Gareth Emerson. Oh my God, lots going on here. So, um, yeah, let's talk about it. So, this episode is actually picking up where episode 5 left off on the cliffhanger. So, we're looking back on the same date of August 31st, 1985, which would have fell on Saturday back in 1985. So, this is continuation from where episode 5 left off. Now, this episode is titled Heat of the Moment. So if you listen to the audio of episode 5, then you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, you need to go listen to it or you're going to be totally confused. And yeah, I can't help you there. Anyways, this particular episode where we left off, previous episode was PG-15. This one is rated R. And it's rated R for strong language and some explicit sexual content. Not like over the top, but it can be pretty heated. So 17 plus is the minimum, suggested minimum age. You guys know my drill. I can't control you. I'm not Steve Harrington. I'm not going to show up on your doorstep. But please keep in mind that this audio is really for people that are 17 plus. So keep that in mind. And what else can I tell you about this? Oh, pepper rating. The pepper rating on this one is going to be 4 ghost peppers. So 5 is the max. And then, of course, there's always a ridiculous scenario that I throw in at you guys. This one, I'm going to be nice. I'm going to say you got 4 ghost peppers. And you are in a nice, chill, climate-controlled room with a half, not full, half glass of milk. That's it. So it's tamer than what we usually do here on this channel when we do these kind of episodes. So keep that in mind. And in terms of our main characters, the narrative is going to be in Liz's perspective. So you could either think of it as internal dialogue or you could fourth wall it. I really need to make a shirt that just says you could fourth wall it and just wear it around, or a pen, maybe a pen. Anyways, I'm losing track. Focus. So yeah, that's the narrative. But our 3 speaking characters tonight are Eddie, Gareth, and Liz. So you'll be hearing from all 3 of those characters. What else? I feel like I'm missing something. I'm missing something important. I don't remember what it is. So, quick housekeeping before I jump into the episode. Like I said, I'm going to be going to Chicago Friday morning. I'm actually going to be traveling to go pick up my friend on Thursday night, and then we leave for Chicago the next morning. So, Thursday and Friday, I'm going to be a little indisposed. So during the duration of her visit, I'm probably going to not be very accessible. I will try to answer people as much as possible within the 24 hours, but just kind of keep that in mind. If you send me a message and it's taking me forever to respond, it's likely because I'm tied up with things. So yeah, there's that. What else can I tell you? So I do have plans still to drop episodes on Thirst Trap Thursday. I want to make sure that I have episodes for you. So I'm going to spend most of my evening tomorrow recording episodes and packing. So yay, that's going to be fun. Now there are 3 pilots in the making right now. And I can tell you one of them is going to be strictly rated R 17 plus. I'm I'm really excited about all 3 of these pilots, and I don't know how I'm going to do them just yet. I think I'm going to at least introduce one this coming Thursday, and then maybe stagger them out or drop them at once. I'm not quite sure. So keep an eye out on that. And of course, any other further updates you can find on the Instagram page, and you can also find on TikTok. And last thing, and then I swear I'm going to start the episode, is I want to give a special thank you to my friend Lexi VA. I know I always plug Lexi on here. Well, Lexi is like my best friend here in the community. And I like not only that, but we like kind of partner up sometimes and talk about like plans for our channels and whatnot and bounce ideas off of each other. She initially inspired me to do this particular series, and in that process I've been kind of bouncing ideas off of her to kind of see if um, they make sense, I guess. So I was doing that last night with Lexi. I was bouncing off a bunch of ideas like rapid fire, and she was quick to respond and give feedback and stuff. So I really want to thank Lexi. And if you guys haven't gone and checked out her channel yet, I'm telling you now, you need to go do it. Auntie LAJ is saying go over there right now and check out her channel because it's really good. And I'm going to keep singing it from the rooftops until you guys do it. So you've been warned. You guys heard me singing, and it's not a good experience. So, yes, thank you to Lexi. And also, special thanks to my friend Sarah Walker. Sarah, hi. Sarah was awesome last night, and I was bouncing off some stuff off of her too about the future of the channel. And we talked about fan art and whatnot. It was such a nice experience, and it took my mind off of all my worries for the next few days. So thank you, Sarah. You are awesome. And yeah, I mean, all of you guys are awesome, really. I can't complain about any single one of you. You guys are really cool, and all of you inspire me every day, and I just love you so much. And like as Ruby says on her channel, you all are my children. Mwah, 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 kissing your foreheads. Let's go ahead and start this episode. Liz's point of view in the Hawkins High School darkroom. His lips left mine, traveling down my neck. I'm still frozen in pure shock. And maybe a bit of bliss. I gasp softly as he gently nips my neck and then slowly sucks on the skin, groaning animalistically as he does so. His lips disconnect after a few seconds. I could feel my skin start to bruise. His voice was low and gruff as his hot breath hit the shell of my ear. Mine. I struggle as he lightly nips my earlobe, sucking it gently. The tip of his tongue is lazily tracing my diamond earring stud. I feel like my legs are going to simply just give out under my weight. He must sense this, and he takes his hands, moving them from my hips, and reaches behind me, sliding his hands between the apex of my legs. He grips my inner thighs, giving them a firm squeeze before lifting me up and setting me on top of the desk behind us. I don't even get a chance to respond before his mouth is back on mine. You were always mine, Shoutout Carver. I finally pull away from his kiss, half reluctantly. I shake my head as my eyes meet his. His eyes are normally this warm, inviting honey color, but right now they come off as dark chocolate in the light. They are daring, dangerous, and the eyes of a man that is really hungry. I try my best to find my voice, to catch my breath, to be strong. I don't belong to you. Then you never got the memo. And you know what really pisses me off? The fact that Gareth knew. He knew that that you belonged to me. Period. All the guys knew that and have known that for some time. Bullshit. Again, I don't belong to you or anyone else. Then why aren't you fighting me if you don't belong to me? His fingers make quick work of buttoning the top half of my button-down flannel top, pushing it open to reveal my lacy light pink bra. God, I'm so embarrassed. So girly. My heart is embarrassingly thudding erratically against my chest, and I'm so scared that he'll feel it just as he bends his head down, ghosting his lips across the exposed part of my chest. His lips gently brush against my communion cross necklace, and it's actually kind of hot. It isn't until he's reaching for the button of my jeans that I manage to shake myself out of his spell. No. Stop. We can't do this. Okay. Why? Did I do something? His dark eyes are now softening. His swollen lips parted as he's trying to catch his breath. He stops, though. He stopped when Andy didn't. He leans into me, resting between my legs as his forehead is pressed against my own. His breath is hot and heavy against my skin, his nose slightly nuzzling mine. Oh, Jesus, no, but we should stop. I don't know what the hell possessed you to act this way, act the way you did. I mean, just now and all day, in fact, but it's brash. It's brash. It's way too. Too fast, whatever this is. I was thinking more so long overdue. I think you're just throwing one of your tantrums, Eddie. Oh, God. Liz, this is not a tantrum. Eddie, I think you should go. We could talk about this. We'll talk about this tomorrow. After we both clear our heads for a little bit. I can't just leave you here. It's late and you don't have your license yet, and I can't trust your prick brother to come get you. You don't have to trust him. You aren't obligated to stay, and besides, I think we need to, what's the word you were looking for? Cool off? Oh, shit, you're using my words against me. Thanks for the ammo, Strat. He got me already screwing up my words. Good Lord. Okay. But only if you're sure that I'll be fine. I'll be fine. You know where I live. I'm only a few blocks away. Can you at least call me and let me know that you get home okay? Yeah, I can do that. Okay. All right, next question. Can we both agree to meet tomorrow then? Somewhere public. I mean, then again, the dark room was technically public too, but God. Okay, fine. Yeah, I have church in the morning, but I should be free right after, so I can meet you then. Okay. Again, somewhere public, only talking. Fine. Whatever you say, but Carver, kind of a drag. Okay, how about, where can we meet? How about Starcourt? It's near by the church, and my mom wants me to go get a dress for my cousin's wedding right after church anyway, so yeah, fine. Not necessarily ideal for a guy, but maybe I could, I don't know, offer my assistance. Um, help you try on stuff. Shit. Fuck off. It's a joke. Okay. I could get you a cone. No. Fuck no. But thanks. Alright, I could give myself a cone. Maybe I'll let you have a lick or two. Alright, can we talk now about the time? We haven't set a time. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. Noon? Try 11. Fuck, hard ass. Alright. Yeah. 11 o'clock. And I will see you tomorrow. You can meet me outside of Scoops Ahoy. Okay. You promise you're going to call me. Don't forget. I promise I'll call you as soon as I leave. Can I give you one more kiss? Please. Okay. 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 No, you gotta go. All right. I'll talk to you later, Daisy Duke. Okay. Bye, Strat. Two hours later, I leave the school around 11 and start to walk home. My mom is likely going to be super pissed since I was out all last night and late tonight, too. Hopefully, her and her boyfriend Roger are in bed by the time I get home and I don't have to deal with it. And of course, then there's Jason. Hopefully, I could avoid him too. Anyways, I start walking in the direction of home. A part of me is kind of regretting not taking the ride with Eddie. I am going to be cutting it close on my curfew, and it's kind of cold, and on top of that, I'm exhausted. So much has happened in just one day, and I can't wrap my head around any of it. I'm halfway home when Gareth's black Honda pulls up beside me. Hey, Lucetta? Hey, are you all right? I lean down to see him, smiling at me in the glow of his dashboard. It's that sweet, endearing smile. That safe smile. Hey, yeah, I'm just heading home from the darkroom. He leans toward the passenger door and pushes it open. Then he moves his backpack and drumsticks off the seat and tosses them in the back, patting the seat. Come on, get in. Oh, oh no, it's okay. I honestly don't live that far. Then it's no trouble. Come on, darling, get inside. You shouldn't be walking around late at night alone in Hawkins. I mean, granted, we have just a bunch of drunk rednecks we have to worry about, but still, no pretty girl should be walking alone. My cheeks flush at his words. And this is already a problem thanks to Eddie. God, dumb, unpredictable Eddie. Gareth wasn't going to take no for an answer. I climb inside and I grab my seatbelt, blushing when I realized that I had a problem with the seatbelt earlier, and Gareth had told me there's a trick to buckling it. Should I just skip this? I mean, I only live a few blocks down. Nope, safety first. Here. Oh, let me just lean in here, and he leans in closer to me, taking the belt and carefully crossing it over my chest. And he's taking his sweet time. He fumbles with the belt and tries to get the buckle to snap into the lock, sticking the tip of his tongue out on the side of his lips until he hears a click. His fingers slightly ghost my hip and outer thigh. Definitely not something that happened earlier. All set? Yeah. I'm not trying to be pervy or anything, but you're kind of cold. Yeah, the lab's air was on full blast, and, I didn't bring a coat with me, obviously, and, he keeps the car in park and shrugs off his jacket from earlier. He leans over carefully and wraps it around me. It smells like my Papa Carver's workshop. Fresh cedar wood shavings, motor oil, and again, that sweet tobacco smell. I can't help but bury my face in the collar and take another subtle whiff out of the sake of nostalgia and a sense of homesickness. He smiles as he watches me. God, sorry. That was weird. But it smells like my Papa Carver. I pretty much spent every summer with him out on his farm, and he died a year ago. And, yeah, I just miss it. I miss him, and I miss that smell. It's okay. It's sweet. Like you. I usually help my dad cut firewood on Saturdays, and after I had the photo shoot with you, I had to help him for a bit. And of course, then I had to go to our so-called practice. Oh, fuck. He looks pissed. What the hell do I even say? Yeah, I know that your rehearsal sucked because your lead guitarist/singer was playing tonsil hockey with me. Oh, fuck. Play dumb. Play dumb, Carver. Play dumb like your dipshit brother does on the daily. Oh, that bad. Eddie's mood didn't improve, I guess. Far from it. The prick didn't even show up. Oh, what? Did he call at least, or anything? I mean, do you think he's okay? No, but Eddie doesn't answer to no one, as you may have already noticed. So no phone calls. He's probably just blowing off steam from earlier. He kind of laid into me when you had gone to the restroom at the parlor. What? Why? Gareth raised one of his palms off the steering wheel dismissively, rolling his eyes. Yeah, he basically just told me to stop pissing down your leg. Sorry, his words, not mine. Apparently, well, I think he kind of has a thing for you, Lucetta. No kidding. I think to myself as I remember what happened between Eddie and I 2 hours ago. But then again, I think a lot of Eddie's reaction was just the heat of the moment. We were both pissed at each other, and people that are passionately angry with one another do stupid, unreasonable things. I look back at Gareth and I try to think of the best way to respond. I think that's I think that's just Eddie. You know, keep in mind we spent a part of our childhood together. He's just well, protective, I guess. Gareth briefly gives me a pointed look. Clearly he's not convinced. Lucetta, he clearly sees you in a different light than what you're imagining. He he doesn't see you like he sees anybody else. But even if you're right, he'd be crazy to not want you. You're gorgeous. I shift slightly in my seat before breaking my gaze from his face. This conversation has taken a very, very awkward turn. How hard did that volleyball whack you in the head on Tuesday, Gareth? Oh, God. I thought that long before you whacked me in the head with a volleyball, Jason Carver. We pull into my drive a few seconds later. Gareth turns to me with a soft smile in the dim lights of the dash. He reaches down to unclip my belt, his knuckles grazing against my hip again. I swallow hard and slowly pull off his jacket, getting ready to hand it to him. He holds his hand up to stop me. Nah, you hold on to it. I'm not sure when I'll see you next. Well, obviously you'll see me Tuesday because of PE, but how about you give it back to me after school Monday? You know, when I take you out for a coffee date or something. A date? The apples of his cheeks turn crimson as he looks away briefly. Then, to my surprise, he reaches out to play with my hair yet again. I feel my knees knocking together. Yeah, but only if that's okay with you. Gareth, I really don't know if that is... okay. Just breathe. Breathe for me. How about we just hang out? Okay? Just as friends and photography enthusiasts. I'd like that very much. Okay, so Monday, I'll meet you at your locker after school. Oh, okay. Thanks for the ride. My pleasure, miss. Oh, good night, Lucetta. Good night, Gareth. I get out of the car and walk up to my front door, letting myself in. I turn to wave at him to let him know that I'm inside and safe, and watch as he pulls out my drive and heads off towards his house. I can't wait to shower and get to bed. My mind's still reeling. I had to still figure out what I was going to say. Eddie tomorrow morning. And what was going to follow Monday.